let's take a look at this scenario that is a little bit intriguing. We are working with a service AR invoice. So we are typing in the description, we're choosing our GL account, our tax code, and then we have this field called total. So we might say for this repair of an ice cream machine, we charge $500. So we type in 500, we press on tab, and we're going to continue working on this, but then suddenly oh no, we were wrong. No, it wasn't 500. It was really 400. This is what we agreed. I want you to be aware that when you work only with the column total on a service invoice, the first price that you type into this column is going to be considered by SAP the unit price for whatever description you have put into the invoice. So since we have no visibility of that column in this scenario of the unit price or of the discount column, we are not aware that by correcting the total amount, we are actually giving a discount from the original unit price we inputted. So in order to avoid that, what we recommend is that when you work with service invoices, you always have available and visible the unit price as well as the discount. So when you activate both these fields on your service invoice, you only need to add them once, and then every time you open a service invoice, they would be visible. Our recommendation is to always work with unit price. When you type in the price in unit price and then you need to change it, you change it again in unit price, and that won't result in a discount like in the case we're seeing. When you don't have visibility of this, it might be surprising to find out that SAP actually gave a discount in your invoice, and it might be visible if it's included on your layout, and that was not the expected result. So if we start again, we are working with this service invoice, and we are going to tell the system that the unit price for an ice cream repair machine is 500, and then we realize, no, we were wrong, and we change it in the unit price. And this does not generate any discount. But for that, you have to activate the unit price and the discount at the form settings level. For a service invoice, SAP is always going to assume that the unit is 1. You don't have units here, you don't have quantity. This is also important, maybe not as much, but it can also happen when you're doing an item invoice and you don't have these columns visible. So I'm going to show you what can happen as well. So we're going to hide those columns. We're going to hide the column discount. This is the one that we're going to hide. So we are hiding the column discount. So we're calling an item from our item master data. And I'm going to choose one of these printers. And I'm going to say that we sell them in packs of 10. And so the unit price is 400 and the total for this invoice is 4,000. But let's imagine that I have negotiated or for some reason I think, no, this is not correct. And I come here and I correct this total and I say 3,500. What is SAP doing here? SAP is always going to estimate the total by multiplying the quantity by the unit price. So if the gross total is not what it should be for you, you should look at quantity and unit price and correct there, unless you want to give a discount. But what SAP is going to do, if you just fix the total, it's give a discount. So now I'm going to show you the discount. We're going to make it visible. And this is also my recommendation, to always have the discount column visible so that you realize, in case you forgot about this rule and you just typed in a total, please know that SAP will assume that you're giving a discount if the total does not match the quantity and the unit price. It could be the case that you don't have visibility of the unit price. At least if you have visibility of the discount, you will be aware of what is going on.